Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Do you guess what we're going to do today? It's products from Normal. For you that have no clue what I'm talking about, this is a discount store in Norway called Normal, or Normal in English. As I said, it is a discount store that has a lot of sanitation supplies, perfumes, makeups, and candy and other goodies, lots of goodies inside there. I'm amazed what they can jam into that store. A couple of years ago they also started to sell gel polishes and nail art supplies, and if I had this when I first started out, I would have jumped through the roof, because as you know, I live in Norway. There are no nail supply stores where you can buy stuff without having a license. So when I started out, I searched the whole world for stuff like this. But now all the DIYers out there, and of course also professionals, can buy it from this store. It's not a lot, but it is still some. So in here I have a little haul for you and some products that I am going to try out today. So let's empty the bag and see. Okay, I have some gel polishes, some chrome powders, quite a lot of chrome powders actually. Let's organize them. So here I have the chromes and glitters, some builder gels, some base and a prep, and some gel polishes and a glittery top coat, and the soft gel tips. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the products. Normal works in that way that they buy normal products that we can get all over other shops, but it's slightly cheaper in Normal, and that's why it has become so popular. They buy directly from the companies, and so they kind of avoid the middle part that costs a little bit more if you have to do it like other stores do. So this brand here is called Gel Polish Factory. I believe it is located in Denmark. I quickly checked their Instagram page. It says to be a salon quality nail products for at-home use. Produced in the EU, HEMA and TPO free. That's great. And they are available in Normal in Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, France, I guess, Finland, Portugal and Spain. Okay, good. So let's check out their site. Salon quality nail product for at-home use. They have how-to guides on their site, and that is very handy since this is aimed at DIYers. I would highly recommend to check out all the tutorials, because well, you should know that this is product that you can get allergies from if you do not use them properly. So do your research before you start doing this at home. And it says here produced in the EU approved, HEMA free. All our products are 100% free from HEMA and TPO. Maybe this brand has been underrated. We'll see. And it has a vegan formula as well. Wow, I'm actually more impressed now than I have been before. Yeah, so let's take a little look at them. Use your hashtag if you use products from Normal. So we'll see. Let's start with the soft gel tips. I picked out the coffin shape. My nails are also very problematic for tips, because my nails are so very curved. Can you see how curved my nails are? They are extremely curved. So that's not ideal for soft gel tips because I need some very extreme soft gel tips to fit. This is for the thumb. My thumb is kind of medium, I would say. Not the biggest forms, but yeah, I wouldn't say that this was a wow. And this seemed to fit correctly from the top, but it has a gap on the side here. You can get them to fit a little bit better if you slide it a little bit out or place your tips a little bit out, but then the structure might be worse. So these are, let's take one out. Let's try this one and check the quality of this. They are a bit on the thin side. This back bit is supposed to be bendable, but maybe not so easy. I haven't tried them, so I'm not going to bash them all, but it's not a lot thicker on the tip. Maybe a little bit, but not as thick as the Gelix tips from Prey and other tips. So yeah, they are more flexible, but let's pinch them. Let's see if they pass the pinching test. Because every tip will have a white mark like this when you pinch them, but the difference between a good tip or a soft gel tip and a tip with a less good quality like ABS plastic, that white line will not disappear when you bend it out again. So this is a soft gel tip. Some tip on AliExpress and sites like that say that they are soft gel tip, but when you press it, they are not. So this is a good test. They are soft gel tips, but maybe a little bit weak on the structure. So yeah, you can use them if you have flatter nail beds, but my curvy nails are not happy with these. I'm not even going to try them out. I'm going to use them for nail art and stuff like that, but we'll see. I was actually expecting them to not fit my nails, and they didn't. I always recommend buying hoops like this, a prep and prime and base coat, if you are going to use the gel polishes. So I'm going to try these out today. I also bought a glittery top coat, but it looks like the glitter has dropped to the bottom, or it is very fine. Let's see. Is this it? Is this the glitter? Oh, it's supposed to be like this. And it is just... No, I have to shake it and see. It is fine, and it is at the bottom of the bottle. And not impressed by that, because the shaking the bottle every single time is a pain in the butt. It's supposed to be a silvery whitish shimmer. Probably cute, but I'm not going to use that now. I have 3 colors and 2 glitters. So let's start. I took a white one to see. It's always good to buy a white and a black if you want to check out a new brand, because that says a lot about the product. I have swatched these 2 earlier, but I do not have the swatches here. And let's see if I can find a swatch stick for you. And let's just check it really quickly. It is totally opaque, and it has this beautiful consistency. They do apply a bit thick, so be very careful, but it self-levels so beautifully. No streaks and total opaqueness. And I am just trying to apply it very thin and see if I get any shadows and streaks, but it is so good. So good. I'll just quickly show you the other ones. So this green one also has a beautiful shape. They are quite thick, as I said, but I'm trying to apply it thin and see how the coverage is. I'm trying to get streaks, but the streaks actually self-levels quite fast. These are so good for beginners to use. I am impressed. And this one, I'm just going to show you the color. It has the same consistency. It's a beautiful late autumn color. And I'm going to show you the glitters. This is the gold, like you can see. And it is also very thick, but you know that they are packed with glitter if they are thick. Oh wow. So apply it thin, very thinly. You would almost get a full coverage. That's not usual for a glitter. And this is the silver. Same with this. Same, yeah, well, you can see it's the same. Very good. I also have 3 builder gels here. I can show you the colors. Ooh, it's glitter all over here. So it is a clear one. That's number 1, builder number 1. Interesting. It's kind of on the thinner side for as for beginners. That may be a challenge. Other than that, we'll see. This is beautiful. It's more pink than the label on the front. I like this one. It's like a rosy nude, but semi-transparent. My first guess would be that these are great for overlay or strengthen your own natural nails, but as a builder and extensions, we'll see. And this pink one, it's almost opaque. Yeah, it's covering for sure. It's more like lilac, this one, light lilac. Yeah, and let's check out the base coat very quickly. Quite thin, not thinnest, but quite thin, as they usually are. And the prep and prime in one. Of course, these are thin. The last items that I have are the chrome and the glitter. I have some chrome here and some glitters. And also this is, I think this is a seasonal thing. Limited supply or limited thing. So I was curious about this. I could not find this like loose glitter, so, or a loose shimmer, so I ended up buying these. I didn't need these because these are glitters. These are not. I have swatched this one earlier. I can show you what I mean. If you can see, this is the glitter. It looks like it has reflective parts in it. So it is beautiful, but you do not get full coverage. So this is the coverage that you get if you burnish it into a top coat, but you can use the glitter in lots of different ways. I was just curious about this, as I said. It says not your eyes. Let's see. Ooh, it has a white shimmer. I'm very, ooh. This took me by surprise. I did not expect it to have reflective bits in it, like very fine reflective parts. Can you see what I see? It's gorgeous. I have to swatch it and I will leave the picture here in video. So this gold that was in that package is not the same as a previous gold that I bought there. Maybe this also has some reflective bits. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's a shimmery gold. Let's see. It looks more like a bronzy gold, or yeah, well, maybe you will see it on the screen here. But the other gold, this one, is this. It was very easy to apply. And this is over black, so it has these tiny reflective parts or tiny specks in there. You can see that it shimmers a lot. And this I have also swatched. That's that. And this I swatched over purple. You can see that it covers very well. So I'm pretty sure that these two are the same as the other two. And the other ones are glitters. So that's that. I have said so much more than I was going to say about this haul. I was going to just jump in and do my nails, but I guess we did a whole video on top of this. So I'm going to use the Prep and Prime base and one of the builders, and let's follow my journey into trying out these products. So over to the voiceover part. Before you put any enhancement products on your nail, you have to clean it properly. So I always start out with a cuticle stick and separate the cuticles from the nail plate, just gliding it slightly underneath and pushing it up. And then I go in with my e-file. I usually use about 20,000 rotations and this diamond bit, flame bit, to first go over my cuticle area and remove any spreading leftover cuticles, and I also clean the sidewalls. And then I switch the rotation and go from left to right. And then I just flip my handpiece upside down and work on pushing it even more back. And when I do this, I kind of polish off the skin with my e-file bit here. So I find that this is actually less invasive than using a cute nipper or a scissor. That is my preferred method to cleaning my cuticle areas and surrounding skin. And again I go back and lift it up even more, and when I lift it up you will see that the dry part lifts up, and then it's easy to remove it. So dusting them off, and then I go in with the old coarse file that has kind of lost a lot of its grit, but I'm gently scratching the surface of the nail just to remove the surface shine, and this will make the Prep and Prime and the base adhere to the nail plate. I'm just filing a little bit harder where you can see I have some leftover gel products. So it's not me going this harshly over my own nails. And then you go in and dust off the nails, and I use some alcohol to remove all the dust from the nail plates, the cuticle area and the sidewalls. And I also go in and place some forms on my nails here. I always place the tabs underneath the forms because when you pinch the form, or if you're going to pinch the form actually sticks together. I'm placing the forms quite low here because I'm going to sculpt some almond nails. So yeah, that is why then the forms are sloping slightly downwards, and be sure to stick the forms together correctly. Like, do not do it crooked, that will only make your nail form crooked. And also cut my forms before I place them on here. And then I go in with the Prep and Prime to all my nails. I am just going to show you 2 nails in this video because I accidentally managed to delete the rest of the film. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And then I go in with the base coat. This should be applied thin. You can actually kind of like scrub it almost into the nail plate if you want. And this is going to be cured for a minute. And remove any spilling onto the skin with a cuticle pusher. Then I go in with a builder gel from the gel polish factory, and this is thin, very thin. Yeah, I struggled, and I can imagine how a beginner or a at-home user would struggle a lot with this. A trick is, of course, to flip your nail upside down and let the gravity work for you. So when working with high viscosity gels, I would recommend taking thinner layers, just brush on the layers, and yeah, build it up instead of flooding the cuticles and the sidewalls. I would also say that this gel is more suited for overlays on the natural nails instead of building an extension. So yeah, take your time and please avoid the flooding of the cuticles. It can of course create lifting very quickly, and even though I have done this before, I ended up flooding my sidewalls close to the free edge area. This needs to be filed away. If not, again, this will lead to lifting problems. So when I took off the form, I noticed something. Well, I actually saw it before, but it definitely was noticeable when I removed the form. Here I'm going to show you my flooding of the sidewalls. As you can see, that one needs to be filed away to avoid the lifting. And look at the tip. Look at that extended tip. It is yellow. It is brownish, actually. Look at that. Look at that brown color. This is the photo initiators in the gel that makes a gel go brown. More high-end brands put optical enhancers in the product to counteract that yellowing. That is an expensive bit of the gel making, so cheaper brands often opt out for this choice. So yeah, this is a cheaper brand or budget-friendly brand, so yeah, they have not used that option. But this does not mean that the gel is weak or bad in any way. It's just cosmetical. Is that a word? It's just a cosmetic part of the gel. So for the sculpting on my middle finger, I'm going to use Madame Glam's Builder in a Bottle. And this one also have quite a high viscosity, but not as high as the Gel Polish Factory. But on the other side, this is still, well, not the cheapest, but kind of affordable. And it does not have the yellowing. This is actually very clear. I love the clearness of this one. And I'm not paid by Madame Glam to say so. This is my opinion after sculpting 10 nails, sorry, 9 nails with this one. So yeah, that is what I do. I'm just sculpting out this nail. What I'm going to say about the Gel Polish Factory brand is that I had no lifting problems. I had this on for 4 weeks. Yeah, I did. And it was great. It performed exactly the same as Madame Glam's Builder Gel. So yeah, I have nothing other than the yellowing to complain about here. And of course, yeah, it is very thin. It's very thin. Builder gels should be thicker, especially if it's aimed at home base and DIYers. So this was actually all of my footage from me sculpting this hand, but you will see the result here on my 10 fingers finished, sculpted, and I will do a really fun design on these, but I will show you this in a part 2. So just enjoy my naked clear, not so clear because they are matte, because I'm going to apply a design on them. So yeah, but thank you if you have watched this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And of course, leave a comment. I will try to answer you and ask me anything. And yeah, hit that like button, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.